So today is a clean-up day. I have a friend coming from Australia, although she's not come from Australia. She's already over here. She comes over every year for 6 weeks. Margaret, whoop whoop to Margaret. So we are doing a bit of a clean-up in the garden. Mr. Paul is outside right now doing my pressure washing, and he is mowing the grass and doing the trimming. So I'm just going to go and do a bit of weed cleanup, and I'm going to add some more bark chippings to my little path. So I shall show you how it goes, what I do. Feeling all right today, feeling good. Yesterday was rubbish, cancelled yesterday, although we did go for a little drive. So today is a bit of weeding, a bit of garden tidy up, and I'll update you on Bert as well, because Bert's not been very well, bless him. He's feeling much better now, but he's not been well at all, love him. So I will update you on that later. See you soon. Well, in a minute for you. That is a man on a mission with the yard covered in a couple of bottles of bleach and a pressure washer. Oh, he's cut the grass, that's great. So now I'm going to do a bit of weeding. I'll show you where I'm going to weed in a second. I'm just going to finish my coffee and then I'm going to do a bit of weeding. But the garden's looking good. It's not ridiculously hot. Oh, excuse the underpants on the line. That's one of the boys' boxer shorts. So it's a bit overcast, so it's not too hot, which is a great day to do a bit of garden cleanup, garden weeding. And because our little Bert has been extremely poorly these last few days, we are going to, I say we, that's the royal we. This is why Mr. Paul comes. Mr. Paul comes to do a lot of my heavy work. Bless him. How are you feeling, Bert? Tell us all about how you're feeling now. Are you feeling much better? Careful. Are you feeling much better? What about you, Maya? You've always felt better, haven't you? Crazy. How are you feeling today, Bert? Much better, say Mum. I'm feeling much better. Got a little bit of a poorly tummy. Can you fit on there, Maya? Can you, Maya, you're only tiny. Surely you can fit on there. Yes, you can fit. Bert's feeling much better. Aren't you beautiful? Yeah. Maya, how are you feeling? Great. Maya's feeling great. So yesterday we bought them some new toys. Maya loves a toy, but you've got to buy the most robust toy you can find. Otherwise she will literally tear it apart. Do you like the Mingo? No, Maya likes the Mingo. Maya likes the Mingo. And then we bought them this humongous donut bed. So they now have a humongous donut bed, chill out area, relaxing bed, and also a raised bed. Because you're spoilt, aren't you? You're spoilt. She does love a toy. You're not so bothered. What about this one? You like this one, don't you? Look at that tail. Tail set to wag. You like this one? No, you'd rather have fussies, wouldn't you? But she loves the bed and she loves the flamingo. So this is the area that I'm going to clean up today. So this is just needs more bark, or it needs bark. I don't think I've ever put bark down there. My little path for my... Those are extra edgings that I've not needed. And all this here has got to be pulled out. There's my lavender going crazy. And then there's a great big clump of grass that's in there that I need to pull out. I have my courgettes sort of fenced in, so mainly so Bert can't pee on them. So I'm going to get all of these weeds and stuff that I don't want out of my path here today, move the barbecue, and then just top up and fill this with bark. This wood little raised bed trough I'm going to replace with corrugated tin. I think it's corrugated tin or aluminium, can't remember which one. but that'll be replaced. Not today, I'm not doing that today. And then behind here is just there's wood behind it so the soil doesn't rot the fence. And then I just put pots in, and I've planted an elderberry bush and a rose and this humongous plant here, which is beautiful, and it turns into massive purple flowers which are absolutely gorgeous, but I've got to tie that back because it's getting a bit too heavy for its area. But this is my focus today, is what I'm going to be doing. And then obviously I've got bark over here which does run under the lavender, but the lavender's gone nuts, so I'm not going to worry too much about it because I like that. And then I'm just going to focus on getting rid of this bit of weeds here, moving those, and then filling the rest of this with bark. While I'm in the garden, just pottering around, can we just appreciate for 1 minute? Look at the size of our apples already. This tree is full of apples. Now this is a grafted tree. I don't know what it's two kinds of apples. No, I want to say Coxes and Raeburns, but I'm not sure. It is absolutely from the bottom right the way through to the top. It is laden with apples. It is beautiful. I can't even get the whole tree in the shot. Can I tip you up? Ooh, seasick. Look at, it's just beautiful. It's like a narrow tree. It's not going to grow humongous, but it's got so much fruit on it. I am so chuffed. And then look, we're still waiting to get some figs on the fig tree. There's no figs as of yet. And I've had this fig for about 6, 7, 8 years. I've never had any figs. I feed it with the proper stuff. It's got the proper soil. It's in a huge barrel. But I've not got any figs on it yet. Help! What am I doing wrong? Then my acer behind. Absolutely beautiful. My jasmine. Love it. And then look how crazy my grape has gone this year. My grape tree, or grapevine, is just gone bonkers. Honeysuckle. Now I think the honeysuckle is coming to an end of its flowering, so I'm going to train that to go across the top. I think if you can just see, oh, my finger keeps blurring the screen, it's just coming to about here, which is fabulous. I love it, absolutely love it. So that's the area that I'm focusing on today. I'll tie that up. Everything else is looking good. My lilac tree has gone dormant because that's more of a spring, but I have been watering it and feeding it because that's what you do for ready for the next year's growth. Then over my potting table, my potting little area, I've got another gorgeous clematis which really does need taming when that comes to an end. And I know I go on about my lavender, but I love my lavender. I'm going to cut some of that and dry it, so I've got some nice dried lavender to hang in the wardrobe and in my drawers for the rest of the season. Beautiful.